Welcome to Observe Now's third edition of Super 40 Digital Native Summit and Awards 2024, presented by Niveus Google Cloud, co-presented by IBM. We have here with us Mr. Suhan from Niveus Solutions, and I request you to just give a brief introduction of yourself, the company.
I'm an enterprise architect. What it means is basically I support against infra, application, data, any cross sections about building a business and bringing them to cloud. These are things we would support them. As a firm, we help customers adopt, accelerate, and then also optimize in the cloud. That's the kind of business we are in. We work with one of the largest BFSIs in the country. We work across the largest manufacturing companies in the country. So it's a great place. We are a premium partner with Google Cloud.
Perfect. Okay, so how has your experience been so far here today?
Yeah, I think this is a great place. I think this is a culmination of some of the smartest people of the country in the capital we are meeting. So it's a great place for us to be as a partner as well. One of the key things I see here is quite often when you look at DNs, we are focused more on people who are accelerating IT and logistics. But here we are able to cut across healthcare, manufacturing. Some of the things which we consider as legacy are now all completely grounds up digital native. So it's a great place as a partner to be in.
That sounds absolutely great. So just what are your opinions about, transformative future, generative AI, just the theme that we're here for today. So what are your opinions about it and the company's opinion about it maybe?
Sure. I think we're in a greatest time so far. I think the reason we feel that way is, I think if you are who's starting your career or you plan to start something new in your life, you would always also have to run at least 2 months, 3 months internship and learn a lot of things. But with Gen AI cutting, what happens now is you have all this intelligence already available at your mobile and your desktops. That's where Gen AI steps in. So if a student can get so much out of a Gen AI, imagine what would a manufacturing company get out. So Gen AI right now focuses on two things, personalization and optimization, right? In both these sections across all the domains, we are saying Gen AI either optimizing your existing software and SaaS and applications and networking and everything, or making you more reliable or more closer to your customers, because now more contextual to your customers. So it's able to give you more money because of the personalization, and it's able to save you a lot of money because of optimization. So to be in brief, I think it's a great time to be with Gen AI together.
Thank you so much. So I believe you had the opportunity to network with a lot of leaders today who are very much, educated about the same industry. So maybe just one thing that you found most interesting that you heard today, you got to talk about.
Yeah. I personally find Delhi very, very fascinating, simply because I think this is the place where a lot of people have a lot of dreams. Today, I think that made a lot of sense, because when I met a lot of these leaders, they're not talking about the daily challenges. They have a large vision for the country, a large vision for their organization, a large vision for all of us. And somehow they were able to mention how this whole ecosystem has to work. Any sort of security challenges will affect everybody, like a partner and the organization. Any sort of growth in terms of Gen AI is going to affect the people, consumer, and the organization. So I think those fascinating vision, the vision was really, really fascinating for me. So thanks for calling us, and thanks for making us part of this.
Thank you so much. Now that we're talking about vision, let's say what's your vision about this whole thing, this absolutely new world of Gen AI that we're in? How do you see it proceeding further, let's say in the next 10 years? What do you think will be new?
Sure. I think the greatest difference is how, as a common man, I would start seeing. For example, right now we are seeing a lot of spams coming with money and all of that. I think now each of these technology, whether it is WhatsApp or Google, they will start telling you that these are spams, right? Those intelligence is going to come to every common man. In the sense, I think our whole growth as individuals is going to get super accelerated, and all of us have to be super ready for it. For example, a chef would get a lot of suggestions to create good food and all of that. So as a partner, somebody who works closely with cloud, somebody who works closely with Gen AI, somebody, to be very frank, we are, as Niveus, we started working with Gen AI much before it came to the mainstream as well. We think we are in a good place to accelerate our business, and our offerings to our customers as well. So I personally think we are in the greatest time in the country, as an organization, as an individual as well. So the vision I would have is us being able to accelerate ourselves much farther than our our forefathers or anybody else would have done at this point of time. And as an organization, our ability to give value to our customers, which used to generally take 6 months, would now come down to 2 months, 3 months, lot of automation, lot of people accelerated interpersonal growth as well. So that's the kind of vision I have for us as well.
That sounds absolutely very interesting and very insightful as well. Thank you so much for joining us today. We still have a whole day left, so I hope you have a lot more fun. And thank you so much for joining today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, pleasure to be here.
Thank you.